of humour, then clearly you need Stupid O'Clock.
Takes it up the shitter.
Donnie's super silly. She has hairy tits, and she doesn't swallow either. Pretty sure she spits.
Okay, check out that member. She looks quite like a goat. I think I should go over there and put it down her throat.
That's my fucking wife.
She has hairy toes. She'll suck it like a vacuum. The dirty, skanky hoe. Quite like a goat.
I'm Cotty Baby, and this is Stupid Clock.
Like a goat.
Stupid O'Clock, you cockmonger!
I think that guy is checking me. He's staring at my bits. I wonder what he's gonna think about my hairy tits. Your thong is showing. You look the slut. He probably wants to do you up the butt. Okay, you're hairy, and I'm fucking chubby, but surely I got better taste than your fucking hubby. Shut up, fatty. Don't be bitter. Here, have a pork chop. Go find a date on Twitter.
Quite like a goat.
Stupid O'Clock! It's very funny!
Like a goat.
Good morning, another episode of Stupid O'Clock.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Alright. Somebody's going to sound like I'm 74.
I'm in a good beat today.
You're not to say you're as old as the woman you feel.
Okay, we kicked off with ABJ, Mood and Burnsy, and she looks like a goat. You can get that as forthcoming on Revelation Digital, revelationdigital.co.uk. Gentlemen.
What I like about that track in particular is it's nice to see Stephen Hawking breaking into the music industry.
Thanks for everyone listening last week. It was our funniest, is that right? Funniest show ever?
That's some of the things that people said, yeah.
We've got lots coming up this week. But
my arse is itching. Your arse is itching?
Yeah.
That'll be someone's talking about you then. Oh, no, that's your ear scope, isn't it?
Yeah. Or when you get a shiver, someone's walked over my grave.
So whenever I get a shiver, someone walked over your grave.
How does that work?
I don't know. Some sort of symbiotic relationship.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like when I get gas and you fart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, musical theatre and gays.
Okay. Right, musical theatre and gays.
Yes.
Well, a lot of them do like musical theatre.
So would we go as far as to say that all men that are in musical theatre are gay?
We're talking about your sister's boyfriend again.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Sorry, ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend, yes.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of sister battles.
Well, no, I mean, I was gonna say John Travolta, but that's a bad example, isn't it? I mean, apparently,
Yeah, he's not notoriously.
you know, the verdict's out on that. You know, it's not, no one seems to know.
Yeah.
Have you noticed though that like when gay people try to get like stars and they say they're gay, it's always someone like Tom Cruise is gay,
Yeah.
John Travolta is gay, Vin Diesel is gay. You never hear Steve Buscemi's gay, do you?
No. I mean, I love the man. He's brilliant.
You know,
Not like gay love, but, you know...
you never hear
You never hear
him
some
asking
other-
about the ugly ones.
Yeah.
You say, oh yeah.
Going back to the topic, musical theatre and gays.
Yeah, there's this connotation.
Whose topic was this?
Connotation.
Connotation.
That's the word.
Was this sent in, or was this you?
No, this is me.
This was you, yeah. I thought
Obviously, because my sister's in musical theatre. But we have this argument a lot. So are you gay if you watch Glee?
No, I don't think you're gay if
No,
you watch
no.
Glee.
Because I like it.
I think
Like,
you're gay if you watch
Glee's
Glee. Then you're gay. Right? I think if you have Glee parties, these are things.
What exactly is a gay party?
It's what it says on the tin, Ruben. It's like you have a party and watch Glee.
Alright.
This is a phenomenon that's happening in America.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, this is a real thing, right? I think that is gay.
That does sound pretty gay.
Yeah, I think it's
Let's
pretty
all
gay.
come round to my
In
house
fact-
and watch Glee.
In fact, I'm pretty certain it is a gay thing. And it has made its way over here because they apparently have X Factor.
Well, apparently the guy that plays Kurt isn't gay.
Wow. It's
That's
good
pretty
acting.
impressive, actually.
Yeah, but then again, the guy that plays like the kid in the wheelchair isn't actually like disabled.
That's incredible acting.
But
I like Glee.
not all musicals are gay though.
No.
No.
No. Blues Brothers, definitely not gay.
True.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I don't think Grease is gay.
Rocky Horror?
Oh, definitely isn't at the same time.
Yeah.
It isn't gay in the way that it portrays the fact that it is.
Kind of makes unsense.
It puts itself on its sleeve, doesn't it? Wears it on its sleeve proudly, and because it does that, it's widely acceptable. It's a cult phenomenon. I think is also the point with stuff like Grease and Blues Brothers is I've never ever seen anybody dress up and sing along to Sound of Music.
No, it happens.
That's got to be gay.
Believe me, it happens. They have Sound of
That's
Music.
what you've been doing your Friday night. The problem with the Sound of Music is it's shit. Watch Mary Poppins. If you want to watch Julie Andrews sing, Mary Poppins is a much better film. Like singing, dancing, like Hitler fucking youth is not what I want to fucking watch and be entertained. I mean, the true story of like what Sound of Music is based on is a horrific tale. Like the fact that that's been turned into a musical is fucking twisted.
You're not right.
Moving on.
Yeah. I
Any
think-
more on the topic of musical theatre and gays?
Chess Can Suck My Dick. Because it was written by half of ABBA. And as for Mamma fucking Mia,
Right, okay. Yeah,
that can fish through the bin and eat the fucking shaven pubes of my testicles.
Yeah. What's the next track, John?
You know when you shave your balls like your skin goes all shiny?
No. Does it?
Yeah. You know, like the shiny bit of skin in between the crease between your balls and your legs.
sit through the bin and find my pubes.
Thanks for that visual.
Right.
If you're going to shave your balls, talcum powder is necessary.
I hear that.
Stops itching.
Oh. While you're sifting through that bin, see if you can find a spare ticket, because that's the next track we've got to do.
Do you know anyone that's got a spare one? has got a spare one?
Listen up, you slag. If you know who I say to you, Huxtable's gonna get it.
Do you know anyone that's got a spare one?
Spare ticket, that's brand new from DJ
The
Garfield.
thing is now, is once it's shaped, each side looks like the head of a newborn baby chick.
Newborn baby chick?
Yeah, you know, before they get the feathers.
Oh, that's really grim. That's not attractive at all.
Well, no, but, you know, I suppose it makes it more appetising. I mean, you wouldn't put something hairy in your mouth, would you? So I don't see why I should expect them to.
So that's from DJ Garfield 1. It's on Can You Feel It Media. Go to canyoufeelitmedia.com. That is Slipmat and DJ Billy Daniel Bonner's label. So well done to Garfield for getting that signed on there. And you can get it from there. Go for it.
It's alright at first. It's after a couple of days you get that unbearable itching.
How often do you shave balls?
As often as I need to.
Just yours?
Generally, I tend to only do it when I'm getting some.
Well, at the same time?
You know, like if you've got a girl coming round, like you'll tidy your room. I figure it's the same sort of thing. You know, you'll have a shave, wash your hair, have a bath, tidy your room, shave your balls.
Is it awkward to shave? Do you have to like raise one leg to the side?
You've got to kind of batwing it.
Just a batwing.
Yeah. You've got to lather it up with the old dirty, and then you pull it one side,
stretch it out,
and like shave it. I wouldn't use like a switchblade style.
That could go wrong.
Yeah, you want a safety razor, really.
So can you use like the normal ones that you use for shaving?
Yeah, but you know, you don't ever want to shave your face with somebody else's razor in case they've been shaving their balls.
That'd be why.
So, but you can shave your balls with someone else's razor. That's fine, because that doesn't affect you.
Well, no.
Right, so is there really any need for I'm a celebrity, get me out of here? I understand it's gone now, but let's look at this as a concept. I'm a celebrity, get me out. My first question is, are they really celebrities? Take Gillian McKeith, for example, right? She was on that, I believe, wasn't she?
She was, yeah, on the last series, yeah.
Do we really need her on fucking TV? This is a woman that generally gets her thrills from getting a doctor to look through poo, right? And is a joyless shrew.
But welched on every single task she was given.
And then you had that Stacey Solomon who was on X Factor like last year. So she's only been a celebrity for about a year, which probably made her the biggest celebrity on there other than Shaun Ryder, right, who was the biggest celebrity on there. You know, but honestly, Shaun Ryder's done nothing of any worth in about 5 years ago, Dare was?
Yeah.
With the Gorillaz?
Yeah.
Awesome track, not taking that away from him. The only reason that Dare by the Gorillaz is called Dare is because he can't say there. It's supposed to be it's there. But he's so northern, it comes out, it's there. That's why it's called Dare. Honestly, that's true. It's an absolute fact. Maybe we should have, I think I'm a celebrity. Let's see if I can get out of here alive.
Would that be your show?
Yeah. Ant and Dec can still, like, present it.
They're great presenters.
But they are celebs, aren't they?
No, they are celebrities, yeah. You never see them in there, do you?
No.
The only real celebrities are the ones presenting it.
This is true. I
didn't watch any of it.
No.
Only reason I know who was in it because, unfortunately, anytime you get anything like X fucked up or fucking, like, get me out of here, it's all over the fucking papers.
But I mean, there's so much of it.
Like, nothing's happening in the world except that shit.
But I mean, there's the shows where I don't want to dish on the British public, but the amount of crap we do have on TV that we see.
Oh, dish on the British public. Right? British public, I'm talking to you here. Right? It's because of you, mindless idiots. It's on. If they didn't watch it wouldn't be on. But if they do, they watch it in their droves. I wouldn't mind, but it's been the same fucking show now for, 10 years?
There were a lot of people in there that I didn't recognise.
As a one-off, it's an interesting thing, right? The same as Big Brother, as a one-off, was an interesting thing. Like, without a doubt, everyone says the first series of Big Brother was the best.
Yeah.
Right? And I think everyone watched it. I watched it with great interest because I'd never seen anything like it before. I'm a celebrity, I don't think I was too much into it, but I watched some of it because I'd never seen anything like it before. And back then there was all sorts of stuff, wasn't there? Fucking Survivor, like fucking Celebrity fucking Tramp Island. With Callum, I'm only famous because my dad's dead drunk best. You know, like, oh, yeah. And how is he attractive? He's been bald since he was fucking 14.
Souchie's on fire.
And fucking Paul Denham, fucking Hollyoaks, fucking misfit. Honestly, they just got on and they just like fuck about and cheat on their girlfriends and ruin their relationships. Why the fuck do people do shit like that?
More importantly, why would people want to watch people doing shit like that?
God knows. And literally, all of it stars fucking Jordan, doesn't it? She'd go on fucking X Factor given half a chance, I bet you.
She's even on my show.
Yeah. She'll work with fucking anyone.
I'm proof. I'm proof.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
Although
We'll probably
that
get on
video,
air, you know.
I'll tell you what I'd like to say is when the inevitable divorce happens between her and fucking Alex Reid.
Which you know is going to happen.
Oh, it's going to happen. Right, because
I'd bet my
she's been in
on
fucking papers saying that she still loves Peter Andre. Generally, as a husband, I'd frown upon that. Right? Instead of like a normal fucking like divorce hearing, what they should do is televise it. Because obviously it's going to be televised. But they should put her and him in the fucking octagon. And I don't condone hitting women, I fucking hate it. But that thing is beyond a fucking woman, isn't she? You know, she is just everything that is wrong. You know, if in my worst nightmares, my daughter would idolise her.
You don't. Your preaching to the choir makes you know how I feel.
So
A
yeah.
lot of people that know me know how I feel.
So do we need shit like this on TV? What is the fucking point?
it's boring. I mean, seriously, it's dull. Why would you watch it?
And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next year on Channel 4.
Yeah.
Because that's an awful lot of times they've got to film. We might actually get some good TV. I'm not holding my fucking breath. Do you remember when Channel 4 used to be the channel that was edgy and used to show all
It's the cool channel,
shit?
wasn't it?
I tell you what we need, what we haven't got anymore, is we need a fucking sitcom that we can be fucking proud of. Enough of fucking making My Fucking Family. Right? It was only funny when the son Nick was in it, and then once he was gone, it was no longer fucking funny. And let's make a brand new sitcom. We need another fucking Only Fools and Horses or something like that.
Something, yeah.
There's no decent British sitcom anymore, and we've fucking invented the sitcom.
British sitcom.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we've got right now.
And we've just got British shit. You know what the ironic thing is TV's just become fucking magazines, and the magazines are filled with TV.
I never looked at it like that before, actually.
Yeah.
You're quite
I was
right.
looking at it like this. For those of you who can't fucking see me, I had a look of disgust on my face.
Okay, right, we have another track. This one's new from Marley and Crew. This is Geos Crew, Living the Dream. It's an Underworld Boogie remix.
TV gives me the shits.
What you came for, what you're dancing for, rushing on the dance floor, because you know that we're part of the scene. For the ravers in the party, yo, we're living a dream. Come on, ravers, now we're living a dream. Raise those hands to the sky for the hardcore scene. The time has come, yo, believe it is true. For the ravers in the party, man, this one's for you. Come on, ravers, now we're living a dream. Raise those hands to the sky for the hardcore scene. The time has come, yo, believe it is true. For the ravers in the party, man, this one's for you.
Stupid o'clock! From stores with ice compartments.
Hardcore, yeah, crew, that's what you came for. What you dancing for, rushing on the dance floor. Because you know that we're part of the scene. For the ravers in the party, yo, we're living
listening to Stupid O'Clock.
What the fuck? Stupid O'Clock.
Gios Crew, Living the Dream. That's a cheeky little Underworld remix. Not remixed by Underworld, but featuring it. As you probably noticed, it's forthcoming on Electric Euphoria. More details on that to follow.
Right, we're going to talk about a great supporter of the show, a very lovely lady. We want to set some records straight quickly. We're going to talk about Candy Rush.
Hey.
Anybody who listens to the show have known that we have featured at least one or two Candy Rush tunes. You know, she's a great girl, been a support from the show since day one. One of the very first people to give us a tune for this show, so without her, we possibly couldn't have done it. And people may have heard that this weekend she said she was hanging up her headphones and stopping DJing. Well, we are here to set the record straight. We know this for a fact because yesterday I was speaking with Candy and she is not only asked to come on the show in 2011, which we of course said, yes, of course you can. She's looking for next year to be a bigger and better year than ever. If you go onto our page that we posted like a couple of tunes where you can go on there and like have a listen to them in full. She's having a spot of bother though.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, with a guy called Kevin Dennehy.
Sounds like a dickhead name.
Yeah, well, we don't normally use the C word, but we might start saying Kevin Dennehy instead of the C word. It's like, oh, stop being such a Kevin Dennehy. Have you seen what he looks like?
Potato Head.
Yeah, he does kind of look like a potato. But I was looking at it and I was thinking, what does he fucking look like? And I think I put my finger right on the fucking button. Like, he looks like a 5-year-old crudely drew on crayon onto a fucking Christmas ham.
A Korean Christmas ham.
Yeah. He looks like the love child of Susan Boyle and a King Charles fucking Spaniel. There's at least a foot between each of his eyes. He's almost a quine with the fucking like horse-like eyes on the fucking side of his fucking stupidly large fucking head. Apparently,
is that him in that picture?
Yeah,
I thought that was outright bar.
Yeah, apparently he spent £2,000 on PC. Now, I don't think like it means personal computer. I think he spent £2,000 on pizza consumption. Somehow he's got in his head that he should be abusing Candy Rush, and he's obviously talentless, fat, wastoid, wank, waste.
Well,
what he lacks in penis size, he more than makes up for in gut. Apparently, he says that Candy Rush is a talentless musician. Now, for a lot of you that don't know this, Candy is an amazing musician. Not only can she play keyboards, right, like she can play guitar, several other instruments, and the one that impresses me is she can play the harp, a notoriously difficult instrument to play.
They say only angels can play the harp.
He looks like he could barely play the string attached to a fucking like, a Tupperware box. Like, twang, twang, you got a pretty mouth. Honestly, he looks like a potato shagged a log. I don't understand why he's gone on a personal attack on her.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wanted to get to the bottom of this as to why this is. Because my only experiences as a professional and as a friend with Candy Rush have only ever been pleasant ones. I mean, is this gentleman clearly insane? Or, I don't know. I don't understand it. There's no clear reason. There was something about her. You go, yeah, okay, I can understand why. There's nothing about her that would warrant such.
It's like he's just sat there and just suddenly thought, Mungo no like Candy Rush. You know, you have Christian beliefs, but I'm honestly telling you, if you have a proper look at this picture, you will see the missing link.
I had this discussion yesterday. We couldn't find it, but perhaps we have now.
Yeah.
From a
It's
Kevin Denny
ultimately, what it's tackling quite a
I
serious
bet he lives with his mum.
in the basement.
Hey, you guys!
Candy Rush. Kevin, love pies. So there you go, Kevin, if you're listening. Take your fucking Simon Cowell haircut and fuck off. Right, next track, please, John.
Next track is.
I think fittingly is going to be Candy Rush, I believe.
Hey! Pump it up.
Pump it up. You fuck off, Kevin.
What's the name of the jam? Say I can feel it. You know you can. I've got my groove on.
I've got it, baby. This is Stupid Clock.
I got my ride, girl. But don't touch my radio. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to 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 pump it, 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 pump it up. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation. Every Saturday night on your favorite radio, and the party's jumping, yeah, and the vibe feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your head up high. You know you've got to sing along. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
Fuck off, Kevin. 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 Take your fucking Simon Cowell haircut and fuck off.
Okay, brand new from Candy Rush, Pump It Up. If you want your information and your name isn't Kevin Denny, then go to her page and show her some love, because she needs some love right now. She needs some love. Candy
Remember,
Rush,
she hasn't quit. She is still with us.
She is still
Stronger
with us.
than ever.
She is, and there are many more great tracks like that one to come from her. Check her out. Facebook.com with Candy Rush, Kandie. Right, Keith.
Right, I want to talk about nostalgia, more specifically 80s nostalgia, which is something our generation suffers from.
It's a good question.
Because you always get like 80s nights and stuff, don't you? In like clubs occasionally.
You do.
Yeah, and pubs especially. People always say to me, how can you not like 80s music? Now, it's not that I don't like all 80s music. there was some great stuff that came from the 80s. I mean, that's where Guns N' Roses started. People talk about 80s music. And I think, essentially, it's only 40 songs, isn't it, that define the 80s?
Yeah.
Because every 80s compilation album you buy, it's got 40 songs in it. It's got the same fucking 40 songs in it. Can we name some of them?
T'Pau, Charlie on Your Hand.
Africa.
Toto, yeah.
Toto, yeah.
Ruben. Spandau Ballet, Gold.
Yeah, Spandau Ballet, Gold. Final Countdown, Europe.
Yeah.
All of these are the songs people remember. Take On Me, Aha. Girls on Film. Duran Duran. These are all the songs that people fucking remember, and it's always the same 40 songs on these 80s compilation albums. Which
Phil Collins, Against All Odds.
So what about 80s TV?
80s television was fantastic, and it's not
Well,
a
yeah,
catch.
but there was a lot of it, but essentially it was shit, wasn't it? It's like, I love Street Hawk, right? Love it.
Okay, that
Right,
is,
but
yeah.
I am aware that it's cack, to look back on it now.
Late
Or
40s.
what was the other ones we've watched recently? Manimal, Automan, all that sort of stuff. It's all awful. Computer games as well. Like, people talk about old computer games. Old computer games are something that's great and should stay in the mind, but you should never go back and play them, with the exception of Super Mario Bros. 3. Because that's still a great game.
In fact, I like all the first three Mario.
No, Mario 2 is shit. Mario 2 isn't actually a Mario game either. It's a completely different game from Japan with different characters, and all they did was they changed the GIFs.
How did we ever enjoy playing that?
So generally 80s music was quite bad. 80s fashion was awful. Big hair, big shoulder pads, bigger belts. The only thing that was great about the 80s, I think, was toys.
They don't make toys like they used to, and I know that's a cliched saying, but they don't. Kids have not got the fucking awesome toys that we had.
But isn't that the same thing we said about films? What's that cliche line? They don't make them like they used to anymore.
80s films generally were really good.
Yeah.
They were. The 80s were a fantastic time for film. Yeah, some things are not as good as we remember them, but in our
Mostly
minds,
the music. Like, you listen to anything other than those 40 tracks, really, a lot of it is awful, awful, awful shit, because the 80s didn't know what it was. It was like some sort of dead zone between disco and pop.
Yeah, which is actually why I enjoy the first Life on Mars, the Life on Mars soundtrack far more than I do the Ashes to Ashes one.
Yeah, it was great for music. There was no computer games, so that doesn't come into consideration. Films in the 70s were amazing.
Yeah, they were.
People always talk about the 60s and the 70s being involved with drugs, but if you take a look at the 80s stuff on TV, there's fucking loads of narcotics fucking dribbling about in fucking the 80s, I'm telling you.
Yeah, there were.
All we've got to do is look at Chorlton and the Wheelies and fucking realise that everybody was on fucking drugs.
Nostalgia is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And isn't it strange?
But nostalgia comes with blinkers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
People look back and think, the 80s was great. You're right, the 80s was great. There was recession. A complete lack of jobs. People had to leave the country and go work abroad, especially anybody in any sort of trade, because they couldn't make any money over here.
Especially Geordie.
Poll tax was introduced. That was brilliant, wasn't it? All that sort of stuff. It was brilliant. And so, like, loads of people who earned money could easily earn money. The people who had struggled to make any money had to stay there. The 80s was wonderful.
But
cocaine was introduced in a major way in this country as well. Fantastic. It was a highlight of the 80s, wasn't it?
Which is why
riots as well. Yeah, the 80s. Fucking blinkers.
Which is why it was great that we were kids in the 80s. Because we were protected from all that shit. Because they went out of their way to protect us.
South Africa had some major apartheid in the 80s.
So that was all fun.
Yeah.
But as children, we were almost. Did you not feel almost shielded?
So they were getting songs from the future, but they had they had ideals from the 1940s.
It's a pretty messed up place you lived in.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Go there for a holiday. Bring a shamba.
Okay, so on that happy note, apartheid and like recessions and stuff like that.
Maggie Thatcher.
I think it's time for a tune. Now you're in the real mood to party. You've got your 80s feeling in.
Oh, Dawn's going to hate me for this because he's just linking on.
Hungry like the wolf. Everybody was hungry like the wolf. There was no fucking money.
We're back in a bit. This is Darwin.
10 o'clock. It's very funny.
Poke the Queen.
That was Hariba. It's on the Hardcore Underground. It's a free download. You can go to hardcoreunderground.info. Grab that. It's a free download. And don't forget this Friday, you can see Fracas, Darwin, all the Hardcore Revelation guys.
Have you seen that kids are getting high on nutmeg?
No.
Yeah, apparently they are. Apparently they're snorting nutmeg in America.
Really?
Yeah.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg. Apparently, though, no one's died. I'm thinking, of course they haven't. It's fucking nutmeg.
Yes, go this Friday. Club Fever in Northampton. Hardcore Revelation versus Hardcore Underground. You see Fracas, Darwin, and all the guys there. But in the meanwhile, get the free track. It's on hardcoreunderground.info. Ruben.
Yeah. Do you guys think that swearing should now be an accepted form of communication rather than being deemed offensive?
We're British. It is an accepted form of communication.
It's part of your language.
Yeah, it has
it's
become
English.
part of the language. But when you were a child, if you swore, you were in all sorts of shit.
I still wouldn't swear to a certain extent in front of my mum.
Yeah, I made that mistake.
Yeah, normally like deem the wrath of God.
Yeah, now I can swear in front of my parents as long as it's pertinent to what I'm saying.
Right.
Like if it's in a joke, if I'm on a rant, if we're talking about something like quite deep or whatever, then or if I'm really annoyed, then I'm allowed. But say I was mid-conversation and I just threw a fuck in there for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
Like my mum would just give me a look that says if I do that again, she will have the world's first 30-year-old abortion.
So if in mid-sentence, if you went Kevin Denny to your mum...
Yeah, if I said Kevin Dennehy to my mum, then like she would... At no point can I use Kevin Dennehy in a conversation.
What made those words the swear words? Because you could... Any word...
Oh yeah, who decided the swear word was a swear word?
Yeah.
You know, shit. Okay, that's a bad word. Who said poo isn't, you know...
I remember my teacher going, you can't say fuck, it's not in the dictionary. So I pull out the dictionary and go, there it is, fuck. And then underneath it's got fuck off as well. So I can use it, can I?
Well done.
But if I think you're all a bunch of pricks, I'm going to tell you.
Yes, and this is a fucking explicit fucking podcast at the end of the fucking day, so shit to it anyway.
Yeah.
But see, that whole sentence was naughty.
Offensive to me, yeah.
But because we were brought up to believe that it's offensive. Someone somewhere decided that was an offensive
But
word.
it's the connotation and tone that carries along with
Blasphemy
those
is a
words.
funny thing. I've heard priests say, oh, Jesus Christ.
So that seems very wrong to me. I'm not sure he's studying the right Bible there.
For God's sake. You know, I don't think that's blasphemy. It's almost like a pleading to please take this stupidity away from me.
Okay, now
you don't think about it.
I know you don't believe that
When I say
Jesus
this, I
was
don't
a
really
real
hear
bloke.
many people saying other inside my family is shitty death.
What now?
Oh, shitty death!
I kind of like that one.
I say that a lot. Like, people in my family say it, and I think I only say it because people in my family say it.
That's amazing. I've never heard that before.
What's shitty death? You must have heard me say shitty death. I say it all the time.
I've never heard you say shitty death.
I've never heard you say shitty
When I get
death.
frustrated, it's shitty death.
I like it. Shitty death.
Shitty death.
Yeah.
Shitty death. Well, we just share that with everyone. Shitty death. Right, so if anything goes wrong for you
It's a
people
thing,
this
people.
week,
Shitty
say
death.
shitty death. Okay, next track is from Spit.
Constipated.
What you think that cool? What you think that cool is cool? What you think that cool is cool? What you think that cool is cool?
Oh, that's Spit. And what you think? Forthcoming on Revelation Digital. More information, revelationdigital.co.uk. It's marvellous. I like that. A lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Energy. Energy.
Walla, 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 walla.
Energy.
Walla, 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 walla.
Thank God the Out Here Brothers don't exist anymore.
Don't stop. Move it, move it. Wiggle, wiggle. Was it out here or out there? Because it was kind of...
Out there, brother. Out Here Brothers, I don't know.
Because you ever noticed when you looked at the sleeve, it was like spelt in such a way you couldn't really tell unless you looked really closely which one of those it was.
Was that similar to like No Unlimited? Too Unlimited?
Kind of. John used to have 2 unlimited shell suit bottoms.
Really?
They were silver.
Yes, well, I might have to try shaving my balls, I think. It's intrigued me.
What about a handlebar moustache?
No one cares.
Wait, so recently in the news, the big story, the big British story is Prince William getting married to Kate Middleton.
Mm.
You know, so well done. He's going bald and she's still a bit fit.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, what is the obsession with the royal family? Do we really need them anymore?
That is a very good question.
Do they
More
have-
importantly,
Are they just really, really overpaid cover stories for OK Magazine?
years of legal history?
No,
You
but-
just summed it up. in 40
I'd like
seconds.
someone to explain this to me, because we have the Prime Minister who runs the country.
Yeah.
Then you have the royal family who do what?
Approve any bills. Not that they really do look over and go, yeah, something. No, I don't like that bit. But no law can go through in this country without a royal seal of approval.
So, if the Queen said no to James Cameron, nah, I don't like that.
Why would you say no to James Cameron?
Not James Cameron.
David Cameron.
James Cameron.
One saw Avatar and one is not impressed. This 3D thing's a fad, I tell thee.
Oh, really? This, I thought it was wonderful. I love the bit when the Scotties went after the bloody natives. Go get those spear-chucking bastards.
But They are generally just an embarrassment over and over and over again, aren't they? To this country, I think.
What?
Philip amuses the hell out of me, though. Like, get rid of the royal family, but just keep him in some sort of like
reality TV show.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe that could be the new reality TV show. Each year, a different family is chosen to be the royal family, and they film them for a year.
That would be fun. I'd watch that.
But they've all got to keep Philip.
Just gathering around in the background.
Yeah.
That'd be brilliant. it'd be like the Osbournes, wouldn't it?
They are like the Osbournes, just more embarrassing.
What I found, one of the reasons why...
Didn't Sharon Osbourne do a Christmas speech one year? I'm sure she did.
Probably.
You know?
They do a lot of weird things like that.
One of the things that not fascinated me, but also irritated me quite a bit, was last night I saw on the news, there was someone studying, this whole news report was based around studying this photograph of the Prince and Kate. Oh yes, the hand is carefully placed, and you can see that from some body language that they are most definitely in love. You're getting paid about 80k a year to tell me that the Prince and Kate are in love from studying a picture and the world's in the state that it's in, but it's okay to pay you to sit there and study a picture of two people that this is our...
Did you see Will's dying his arse at the World Cup bid?
No, I didn't.
Right, he went along to help us get the World Cup.
The bid, yeah.
Yeah, and he's going, I love football. Right? And he says, I know that England can hold a great event, and I'd like to think that I'm planning quite a big event myself in the next coming year. And no one fucking laughed. That was his gag.
I did see that.
Which just goes, I've said this during the last week or so, not everyone can fucking write comedy.
Yeah.
Not everyone's got the timing or the beat, and he obviously hasn't. Philip, they should have sent him up there. He would have got it.
For shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Football is very British. They want Johnny Foreign again, didn't they? It's a rather big event.
But one of the things
I had a rather big event myself this morning.
they were saying about this new couple is that they represent...
We won the World Cup, not a fucking snowball fight. Don't have it in Russia. I'm sorry, I thought this was a bid for the World Cup, not the fucking Cold War.
And have you seen who's got it after that? Qatar.
Yeah. Where is Qatar?
Yeah,
It's an airbase that was in Transformers.
Yeah, it's kind of like way in the fucking butt end of nowhere. Right, and where drinking is illegal.
What? No?
Yes, that's going to go down well with the fucking World Cup crowd. With the soberest World Cup of all time.
Suddenly football's boring.
And the average temperature there, I think, is about 45 degrees. So, like, in the hundreds. So nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No alcohol. In the hundreds temperature.
Yep.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yep, there's going to be murders. But we're getting off subject. Do we think we need the royal family anymore? They are a source of amusement, aren't they? You know what the funny thing is? They have literally become the human version of the spit image dolls.
Do you remember Ruben was looking at you when he blacked?
Spit Image was a
Spit
public
Image?
comedy show in the 80s.
Right.
Over here, which was huge. It was a political show. And basically they get away with saying what they liked about them by having them as puppets.
Huh?
And they've all become the puppet versions of themselves.
Well, I don't know, because the Queen...
What does she do?
I've watched documentaries about the Queen, and actually...
She wears hats.
She works a
She
lot
waves
harder
with
than
one
I
hand,
thought she did.
like a really, really
Actually.
shit wave. She wears hats, shit waves, has brand new toilets made for her wherever she goes.
Well, at least, at least she keeps Royal Dolphin in work. Okay. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one. It's brand new from Cali and Juice.
Poke the Queen.
Yeah, He-Man! It's time for stupid o'clock, you cockmonger! The music is moving and I'll be getting down the floor.
Look at the clock. It's very funny.
Again, that's a Luca Antonini and Andrea Montorsi remix of Music is Moving. That's new from Cali and Juice. It's forthcoming on R Style Recordings.
R Style?
R Style.
Alright.
O-U-R.
You fancy R Style tonight, do you?
O-U-R-S-T-Y-L-E. R Style Recordings.
I'm fresh out of the bath, I should be still lubed.
Welsh Legends, Cali and Juice. Check that out, that's forthcoming. I believe caliandjuice.com is the address. I might be wrong. Google them. Cali and Juice.
Ganny.
Cali and Juice. Cali and Juice. Fucking brilliant. Right. Ruben.
So we have this amazing day coming up that everybody loves and knows what to do with.
That we talk about quite often on this show.
Well,
especially of late.
New Year's Eve. What does that mean to you?
Oh, okay. No, we don't talk about that.
New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
It's a fucking waste of time, isn't it?
Yeah, what's that about? I mean,
like,
he said
if
anti-climax.
You plan a New Year's Eve party, like, you get all excited for it, yeah. You get there, and it's shit.
That's pretty
the trick to surviving New Year's Eve is to not get overexcited about any event or the event itself, unless it's a mind-blowingly awesome event. You get to midnight and you do the old slag leg bit, which we did discuss before, and then...
I only find that Christmas Eve parties are way more fun.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Because I've had a fair few Christmas Eve sessions and thoroughly enjoyed them. It does make Christmas
party in the world is. The best party in the world is the office Christmas party. That's the best party in the world. You want some debauchery and fucking like unspeakable shit to go down, you have a party in your office. It's Christmas. There's a photocopier. You know someone's arse is going to be across the wall for the next fucking 5 days.
You know that you're finally going to have the balls to ask out, or indeed shag, the girl in cubicle number 7 that you didn't speak to all year.
Yeah, there are definitely going to be lots of members of staff shagging people who they never normally would have looked at twice.
I know, it's epic. Because like you wouldn't have spoken to that person or even passed them in day-to-day business.
You can have a party, and
but
time of
Boxing
year,
Day, then they've given you an
Christmas
STD.
office party. But I think parties in general that are planned always end up a bit shit anyway. I've been to plenty of parties where people are planning it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you get there and it's just the same shit. Same group of fucking people.
But yeah, New Year's Eve is definitely. I honestly, I can't remember, probably 1 or 2 in, say, 10 that were so epically brilliant, you know, that it
My
was...
Millennium Party was pretty fucking epic.
Yeah, in fact, your Millennium Party was on...
That might be the greatest New Year's Eve party ever in history. What other New Year's Eve party came with an air raid siren that was so loud that people's ears bled? Lightsaber battles. Someone dressed as a policeman wearing only the helmet and walk around with their cock out. A party that was so mad that invaded 3 houses either way. Had me dressed as James Bond being dragged down the street by a car that had the fucking gall to drive down our street at midnight. So I jumped on the back of it and got dragged along by its bumper. Me telling my girlfriend at the time to fuck off because I wanted to go to bed with a keg of beer, which I fucking carried upstairs and was in bed with my arms wrapped around it. Wouldn't mind, but I just got engaged that night. Wonder why that relationship never lasted.
That was a brilliant New Year's Eve. It did live up to its hype.
You know it's a good party when you come down in the morning. There were just people just fucking drunk, asleep where they fell. People with penis written across their foreheads. like two people asleep in the bathtub. You know, you're climbing over people just to fucking take a piss. There's someone asleep on your garden. You know, that was a good party.
On the shed roof and shit.
Don't think I've ever been to a party quite like that.
I've been to parties where the following day people have run me out and said, "Excuse me, Keith." So yeah, is this your underwear on my roof?
Yes, guys.
Yeah, there's a go. I was wondering what happened to my boxes.
Oh, that was brilliant.
How did they get on the roof? I have no idea how they got on the roof. I had been wondering.
You were steaming.
I was off my tits, mate.
Proper steaming.
But I've done some crazy shit at parties, haven't I?
Yeah, so
Over the years.
one of my favourites was still us trying to walk back and you flagging down what you felt was a cab. It was actually a meat wagon.
Yeah, trying to get the police car
in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That was the time me and you got pissed and we couldn't be asked to walk home any further, so we went to sleep on a roundabout. In the middle of a busy road.
Oh, I've had some adventures. Definitely.
I was at the time when I woke up. Just back when I was in a band, I was singing in a band, and another band I knew, their lead singer had laryngitis, and they had a gig at Prague Junction in Fareham. And so they rang me up because we used to practice next door to them, so I knew their set list. So do you fancy coming along? I was like, yeah, all right. I said, yeah, we'll keep you in beer all night. They kept their word, they kept me in beer. So I wake up the next day, and I'm in a house, sort of strolled around, there's like half-naked people everywhere. So I no idea where I am. So I leave the numerous girls that are around me, the joys of being a lead singer, creep over them, step out the house, and I'm walking down this hill, quite a steep hill, about halfway down this hill I think. Fareham doesn't have hills. I was like, oh, right, yeah, okay. Looking around, see a sign. It tells me how far it is to Sandown, and in the opposite direction how far it is to Ride. I realise I'm on the Isle of Wight. No clue how I got there. And I've got no money to get home. The other time I'm having a drink, and I woke up in a hotel bathroom, and come out of the bathroom, and I'm walking through in this corridor to either that or that's like the biggest walk-in fucking wardrobe I've ever fucking seen. So I'm walking down there through this hotel, and I'm staggering about, rocking back and forth. I walk past the window, look out, check the weather, keep walking, stop, turn around, go back to the window, and notice that I'm surrounded by water. And I'm on a ferry on the way to France. Enough of my drunken debauchery. Next tune is Punch.
Listen up, you slag. If you know who I say, T. Ruxpin's gonna get it.
Was on a Mission. It's by Punch. It's on Trackmaster Music. Thanks to Cruise for that one. You can grab that.
The trick is, of course, is catching it on the fucking downward stroke. So you grab the nib on the vinegar stroke, and then you've got time to look for a premix. You can't do that in circumcised.
Oh, you have to be pretty talented to do that, though. It's difficult.
It takes practice. You know, I've been at it since I was 13. So
Wipe it in the fucking curtains. Okay. Something a little bit different on the couch of Souch this week.
Okay, on the couch of Souch. That's it right way around.
Yeah, you did. Not
Yeah,
like
on the
nice
couch.
plastic.
On the couch with Souch this week, we've had an influx of no problems at all. All of you have been not sending us your problems in your thousands. So we're going to look at the problems with problem pages. Because my problem page, my problem section on the couch with Souch, I don't confess to be a qualified fucking therapist. I don't say I'm actually going to fix your problem. I don't put my head above something with me smiling inanely. Like Dear Deirdre, for example. What makes her so qualified? Like, how has she been a stable problem page answer in the Sun? There always seems to be the same answers as well, you know? What makes this person qualified? What do you think makes a good problem solver?
Someone with 3 degrees in psychology?
Yeah, I mean, just because you've got a qualification in something. It's like childcare. Like, when my son was born, the visitor, whatever they're called.
Healthcare visitor.
Yeah. Come round and tell you how to look after your kids.
Yeah.
She didn't have any fucking kids?
No.
Nope. She didn't have one kid herself.
Yeah, we had that.
What makes her fucking qualified to tell me?
Because she's read a book and it tells her how to look after the kids.
That's right, because all kids are the same. I've never once seen any child that's different. I mean, we are living in the society of children of the corn. So not every kid is fucking different. The only good bit of advice about child rearing is every kid is different and don't listen to a word anybody says. Apart from that bit of advice. The only good bit of advice I can give anybody with kids is when they're a baby, don't be quiet. You need a fucking hoover? Fucking hoover. So listen to music, listen to music. Because otherwise, if you creep around it, the second it hears a sound, it's going to wake up and then wake you up. If it gets used to the sound around it. So, if you feel like having sex, the baby doesn't mind. It's a baby. It's in the corner of the room. It doesn't have to see. It's if you start having sex with it and it's like 13 years old. Like, you're having sex in front of it. That's when it's a problem. We're getting into some major problems there. I think once the child becomes above 2, we're getting into above in areas where you probably shouldn't be having sex in the same room as it. It's like nutritionists, right? Yeah. You don't need any qualifications to be a nutritionist.
Yeah?
Nope. Not at all. Anyone can say they're a nutritionist.
Huh.
No, you can have a dietitian is completely legit. I mean, that's something you need qualifications for. You need training and all the rest of it. But you get the people, oh yes, my nutritionist says I should eat this. It could basically just be like Bob from down the road going, yeah, I don't think you should eat as many burgers as you do. And he could be a fucking nutritionist.
So are you saying all those people that go to counselling and stuff are just wasting their money?
On a nutritionist, yeah.
If they're going to see a nutritionist, then yeah, they're wasting their money. Counselling's a different thing, entirely. Like Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah.
Truly American phenomenon.
Yeah.
Like, they have all these groups, support groups, of a bunch of whingers and whiners who can't fucking sort their own lives out and get together. Drinking is a disease. No, it's not. Alcoholism is not a disease. It's greed. Like, an addiction is not a disease. Like, being addicted to anything is not a disease. That's you just being weak-willed. Like, you've done something you shouldn't have done, and it's got into your system. You've got to have it over and over and over again. The reason I smoke is because I enjoy it. But is it easy to quit? No, not easy to quit. I quit hundreds of times, thousands of times. But I'm one of these weird smokers that I can go a week without a cigarette without thinking about it. And then other days I could go through 40. Not that I do that very much, but you see my point. I know people that won't go abroad because they can't stand to be on a plane for 3 hours without a cigarette.
That's sad.
Like, well done. You just created a fucking country-sized prison for yourself. The thing is once they get out there, they can buy loads and loads of cigarettes for cheap.
And smoking pretty much.
I could never go to Australia. That's like a whole day without a cigarette. You sad motherfucker. So you don't got to you don't have a cigarette. You can have a drink. You can watch a film.
Join the Mad Haircut.
Yeah. You can sit in the toilets and crack one out. And the great thing is, you crack one out into an airplane toilet, it's got that ultra suck thing, so you can flush just as you can, just go straight down there. No evidence of the fact at all.
Is it a myth that airplanes drop? You know, was it blue ice?
I don't think it's a myth.
So it actually happened?
I think on long haul flights, yeah. On short haul flights, no.
So when you crack one out...
Because if you're on a plane for, say, like 18, 19 hours,
yeah,
right, and there's that means if you're on a plane for that long, it's obviously a jumbo jet.
It's a massive one, yeah.
Right, so that's a lot of people for 18 hours. Say on average, each of them takes 2 shits.
Yeah.
Apart from because there'll be ones that take more because of the food.
Yeah.
The stomach. And there'll be those that can't physically shit in a public toilet of any kind. You know, because there are people that have these fears.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I understand in like a public, like park toilet. I could never, ever, ever shit in one of those. I'd rather shit in the fucking park. Like next to a dog.
It's safer.
Into a plastic bag. Yeah. Alright. Just waving at passers by whilst I'm squatting, curling one out. Because I think that's definitely a lot more hygienic than going just walking into a public toilet.
Mm.
You know, I'm not one for cottaging, so I don't really need to go into a place like that. There's other stuff like people claim to be qualified for. I tell you what I hate. I hate when like people give grander titles their job. Like when John and I first left school, we were working as cleaners. But our official title was domestic operative.
You sound like a flipping spy.
It does sound like a spy, doesn't it? Yeah. It sounds like someone who's internally just like watching everything that's going on in his own country. A domestic operative. We were fucking cleaners. Food technician. Right? Cook. Like, why have you got to give shit fancier names? Like, what's wrong with being a cook or a cleaner? They're honest professions. Why do we need to boost it up with some sort of fucking, like, nonsense? You know, people are always dressing shit up. Other shit that fucking annoys me. You know, suits. Right, when you buy a new suit, like, yeah, I look all fucking smart. You go out, you grab your wallet, grab your keys, you go and put it in your fucking pockets. Some motherfucker's sewn your fucking pockets up. The pockets are there, you can feel they're empty. You know, it's not just for show, they are there, but they're sewn up for some fucking reason. So then you've got to go back inside and fucking snip the fucking pockets open so you can put shit in them. I keep stuff in my pockets. Like, who needs a top pocket as well on a shirt? What the fuck is the top pocket about? Who keeps stuff in their top pocket?
Yuppies.
I've got this top pocket, yes. I can keep my pen in there so it can leak and I get a nice big stain.
You got red
on my white shirt. Yeah. I just don't understand half the stuff that goes on in the world. Like, just pathetic shit. But why does a cleaner need to be called a domestic operative?
And why is an assassin now called a cleaner?
Yeah! Maybe we're onto something. Maybe this isn't what it's called, it's just a real big fucking mix-up at the job centre. That's all it is.
Imagine him applying for the job.
Yeah. At some point back when we used to put it on cards and we used to pick the card off the wall, like, someone just got it mixed up, it was just a typo. They just swapped them over. So yeah, you can imagine them at MI5, can't you? Well, we've got someone coming in. Hello. I want to clean. Okay, we've got some real problems that need taken care of. I'll wipe it out. What's your weapon of choice? Lemon pledge. Yes, lemon pledge. Brilliant. Well done. Yeah, and then the same thing the other way. You know, you've got the cleaners. Oh, love. So why do you want the job? Well, you asked me to apply. Okay. Well, we've got some real dirty problems to take care of. That's all right. It's like it's going to get messy. I'm fine with that. You know, sometimes it gets pretty wet in there. I'm really good with wet works. Brilliant, you're the man for the job. Got lots of germs to take care of. I'll kill them. Fantastic.
You take your job seriously.
Why are we only getting rid of 99.9% of germs with, like, domestics? How far of a push is it to make it 100% exactly? We'll get rid of 99.9% of germs. Well, that's shit then, isn't it? Because have you seen the way fucking bacteria spreads? 0.1% of germs will be fucking 100% germs in no fucking time at all. This shit just bothers me. It goes on in my head.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we should probably say our goodbyes there on that note.
I think we should check into hospital, but that's just me.
I think that was a most epic... I've got to say, that was a most epic leap. You literally pole vaulted from Deirdre to Flash in no time at all. Bang!
And the germs are gone.
Mr. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, germs are gone.
Barry Scott's the new James Bond. Russian war criminals. Bang, and they're gone.
Right, thank you very much for listening.
It's the Kiss Kiss Silly Bang Bang.
You're going to do it to me again, aren't you? I'm going to make several attempts to say goodbye to everyone. You're going to have me in stitches.
Maybe I won't. Just to fucking piss on your bonfire.
Thanks
say a word now.
Thanks to
I'm not
everyone.
going to say a single thing.
Okay.
I'm not going to interrupt you at all.
Thanks for everybody for...
Not a fucking word's going to come out of my mouth.
Thanks to everyone for listening. Don't forget...
John's got a big one. It's just a shame it's on his head.
I'm starting to wonder if he went out last night.
Feels like I did.
And he hasn't been back in yet, just to do this
Could,
show.
Could the Mexican cleaner say goodbye as well?
No.
Right, thanks everyone for listening. Make sure you lock in next week for it is the Christmas special.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bellends. Balls. Jingle balls. We're going to leave you with a brand new, awesome tune from Uplifting
It's the only
Star.
time of year it's okay to put a child on a fat bearded man's lap.
If you want more of that, make sure you lock in next week.
Stranger no less.
It's going to be very, very, very festive. This is your destiny. It's on Raw Elements. You can grab an hour, rawelements.net. In the meanwhile, we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
This tune is banging. Just like my testes.
Jam.
Stupid o'clock.
It's pretty funny.
You are fully capable of deciding your own destiny. The question you face is, which path will you choose?
Seal shagging, that's what I'm about.
super jam.
Right, which one of you stupid bastards changed the lube for super glue? Now I'll never get the duck off.